underground.
I want you to understand that you can always up the amount of money that you make on the quick of it. Like, it's so quick to do it. What you're doing is you are tapping into a belief system that allows you to understand that there is more money out there than you currently are making, right? So once you break your mind to understand that money is out there, not only do you have to break your mind for that, but you have to break your mind to say, to expand on that sentence, that money is out there and I can make it, right? So the amount of money that you make right now is not, like, that is pennies on the dollar to some, right? The amount of money that you make, no matter how much you think you make, there is someone who makes $1 bazillion more than you, right? And that's the only thing that's separating you from them is your beliefs. You have a limiting belief system. You got to get out of this thought process of I can't, or not yet, or it's hard to make money, or I have to struggle first to make money. Listen, when I first started my entrepreneurship journey, I didn't have any of those thought processes, right? The first thing I thought was, okay, there's a lot of money out there. Where the fuck is it? Right? That was my one and only thought. Where's the money? And so I tapped into my own brain to find the creativity to find that money, right? And so the first business I launched was that clothing brand that did the 6K in a month. And that was my first clothing brand, right? And it was a fitness brand. However, the journey towards getting to that point was all about self-improvement, understanding business, and all of this stuff while I was still in college. But for you to think that you can't make money is what's hindering you, right? You have to go into this thing understanding that there's a lot of money out there and you can make it. And it's not that hard, right? You got to get over the hurdle of thinking money is hard to obtain. While you must put in hard work, yes, right? Because a lot of the stuff to retain, like a lot of the things to retain money, you have to remove all of your past understandings of how to spend money, how to keep money, and where you should put it. So the hard work really is in your brain more so than how to make the money. Because if I tell you right now, right, that yesterday I did a photo shoot for an hour and a half, maybe, with a brand new client and made $2,000 on a one-off for an hour or two of my time, I'll take it. How hard was that? And so you have to tap into this creative side to understand that money's out there. You just have to find creative ways to get it, right? So if the only thing you're doing is using your brain, that's not too much of a hard work, right? And I'll even break down in full transparency how it went. I was reached out to, someone called me, hey, we're looking for headshots for a company. I said, okay, cool. How many headshots do you need, right? They said, they told me the amount. I think it was like 9 people or something like that. Okay, cool. All right. Can you send me over the pricing and proposal for that amount? Right? And I used even before, and I said, before I even send you over the proposal, let me see if you're even in the brackets of working with us, right? $2,500 to $7,500 for headshots, right? Do that out there. And to be fully transparent, I've never done headshots in my fucking life, ever, right? But because you talk well, I spoke well, right? And I got what I was thinking across to you without stuttering, without ums, ha's, and this, that, and the third, and was very confident in what I was saying. They also were confident in knowing that I would come in and get the job done, right? So we're a video-based content agency. Do we do pictures? Sure. But I've never done headshots, let alone worked with a flash, because I have people that know how to do that, so I call them to do that, right? But this is to show you that you can jump into a space that you've never been in and make money drop into your lap without even thinking, right? So I went $2,500 to $7,500. Do I know how much people charge for headshots? No. Do I expect you to know how much to rate your business off of the top of your brain before you start? No. You got to get your feet wet. You got to understand how the game works and get enough expenses and all that to understand what the breakdown is. But you can systemize it, or you can analyze it and say, okay, well, An extra 2,500, not that bad. That's as low as I'll go to even book with me, right? So I knew that number, but I didn't know if people went higher or lower. Didn't really care. I just knew if you wanted me to show up, 2,500 was the number, right? So you throw out 2,500 to 7,500, because given maybe it's a huge firm and they'll give you money. Like, it's a big company, so they'll give you more money depending, right? So 2,500 is my minimum to start. I think you should all know that number. Right? You may not know how much to charge for a certain service, but you should know how much money you would charge somebody for your time. And we talk about this all the time. That 720 divided by, or that amount of income that you make a month time divided by 720 is the number that you make every hour on the hour, right? So if I know my number and I know where I want this number to exceed to, you have to charge correctly. So I charge correctly. $2,500 to get me to come outside. For an hour or two? Sure, that's how much it is. All right, no problem. They combated me with saying that the guy that they were about to work with that dropped out, because they must have had some other guy say that he was going to do it, drop out. He dropped out, and he only did it for what? I think he was doing it for $1,500 is what they were saying. He was going to do it for $1,500. But besides the point, what you have to do is stand on business. Stand and understand that, stand in what you said and say, well, unfortunately, I don't know what his pricing system was, but mine is $2,500 to $7,500. Does that sound like something you can handle? Yes? Okay, cool. Bang. The next day, send over the proposal, go on Canva. I'm just giving you full transparency here. Go on Canva, go to a blank template, and make out a proposal. Make it look good. Use a template that they have, but make it look good. You make it look good. You put 3 fucking pricing structures there, right? And then when I go there, right, again, the only thing I have is my camera, right? I know how to use my camera, but I've never had lights. I've never had this, never got the backdrop and all that. But as soon as we got off the phone and they sent the money over, what did I do? Go on Amazon, figure out a backdrop that you probably can see in the video. It's literally right here. Ordered that backdrop off of Amazon. Then like for $100. I'll show you the order too. Or got it off of Amazon, right? Needed a reflector because I went on YouTube University to figure out how to do headshots. Need a reflector so the light bounces into their eyes. Okay, cool. Ordered that off of Amazon at the same time, right? Needed some other little shit that I even have right here still for the tripod that was sent. Ordered it off of Amazon. So ordering that off of Amazon was only $300. I want to say maybe a little less. I know I bought some books and whatnot as well, but $300. Okay, cool. Then went to a camera in video and photo rental spot. Bought the flashlights, the strobe lights that they have at those photo shoots, the big professional ones. Rented those along with a better lens for portrait photography for headshots. What was that, $370 I think the bill was? Again, transparency, I'm gonna show it to you. $370. So now I'm in what, $670 off of a $2,500 or $2,500 purchase price? Or $2,000 purchase price, right? And then you go there and you do the shot and it takes you an hour and a half, right? You set it up. I timed myself too. It took me 15 minutes to set up. Roughly, it was like 15 and 40 something seconds or some shit like that. I remember. Took a fucking timer, timed myself to make sure that that we got everything, that I had everything set up in a decent amount of time, just so I could understand if I were to ever do this again, how long it would take, right? And then you start away. And in the first shots, bro, I'm sweating bullets because I'm trying to make sure that everything is coming out correctly. Remember, Pete, it's not that you feel like you're gonna. It's not that you feel that you're not gonna give them what they want. It's that you feel like, what if there's something that goes wrong? So again, confident people get nervous too, bro. Like, don't get it twisted. People talk about People may talk in this sense of, yep, I got it all the time. But bro, as confident as we are, we get nervous too. But does that nervousness stop you? That's what it is. Does the nervousness stop you from getting the outcome that you promised someone or that you promised yourself? No. So the first couple shots, I was like, yo, what the fuck is going on here? Shit was too bright, like I couldn't see the person, blah, blah. Change some settings around, didn't know what the fuck I was doing. Change some settings. Bro, took the next few photos and they came out perfect. And then they had given me some reference photos to look at because this is what they wanted, the style they wanted. Bro, and then all you have to do is use your brain creatively to make sure, and it's not creative, it's more like logic. Make sure you're setting up your shit correctly to get the outcome that they asked for. Bang, I referenced that photo to the one I just took. They looked identical. I kept the setup how it was. That's it. Kept it just how it was. And did that for 9 people. Stayed there for an hour and a half, 2 hours, got everybody done, packed it up, brought the rental shit back, right? Given that I'm probably going to do this again at some point, bro, it was the easiest $2,000 I made in my life. Probably gonna do it again, so I brought the rentals back to the store. I'm gonna keep this shit from Amazon, and then I'm just gonna go find every corporate business in the city that needs headshots and charge them $2,500. You see how easy it is to make money? You understand that? Like, I think making money isn't just about how smart you are, how hard you work. It has nothing to do with any of that. Right? It's all to do about how witty you are and how quickly you can react to something. Right? Someone calls my phone, hey, I do headshot, or I need headshots for my entire company. I could have easily said, oh, sorry, don't do that, because I didn't want to put in the quick little work to go on Amazon and order shit. You know what I mean? Or you say yes, you take the opportunity even though you've never done it before and figure it out. And that is the basis of business, bro. A lot of the things that bring you a lot of money quickly, because it's all about speed. Another video on that. A lot of the things that bring you money quicker than you ever thought are opportunities that you've never done before. Right? Let's say it again. A lot of the things that bring you a lot of money quickly are in the opportunities that you've never done before. I've never done headshots before. I'm sure you've never done digital marketing before, right? But how willing are you to break this fear belief or this limiting belief in your brain that money is hard to make, money is not available to make, you have to go through certain hurdles before you make this money. Bro, no. You can make this money tomorrow if you wanted to, today. Right? So get into the space of understanding that it's there for you to make, so why not go and make it? Literally. The hard work that you think you need to do, you don't really need to do. The hard work is adjusting your brain to understanding that these things are available for you. That's where the hard work comes, right? And yes, are there going to be days where you have to put in more work than the average dude? For sure. If you're aiming to be average, bro, this is not for you, right? If you're okay being average, going to your 9 to 5, coming home, turning on Netflix and chilling out, this is not for you. It's just not. Open your mind to understanding that, yo, all of the money that you want is out there to be made. All of the money that you want is there not only to be made, but it's there for you today. Not tomorrow, not 10 years from now, not 5 years from now, today. It is here for you today, bro. So continue doing what you're doing, but yo, find your way into breaking those limiting beliefs, bro. You have to. It's a must, because the money's there. You just gotta go get it. So if you're ready to take that next step, click the link in the description or the link pinned, and we will work to getting you these deals, because there's so many. I have so many tips and tricks that you could do to make your first $2,500 day, because it's not like you make $2,500 and then it's that dead stop. No, it's like, bro, $2,500 that day, right? Then $850 yesterday for some random shit. $2,000 this morning, right? Like it's ever going, bro, ever going. So it's all there for you. You just got to break your limiting beliefs, and I'm here to help you, bro. So if you're ready, hit that link in the description and book that one-on-one call, or we can just jump straight into work with an objective view.
Boy, Mr. Brown.